Hey guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Barbie, 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 Barbie. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Honestly, to say I'm surprised would be disingenuous. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm actually impressed. I am I am sincerely impressed. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've had a sellout at MattelCreations.com in the record time frame because usually if there is a sellout, it's usually in a day or two, sometimes even a week. But man, you know what? I've said this. I've said this a lot. I have said this a lot. I've always maintained that if Mattel was to just get rid of every single property that they have, seriously, if they were to get rid of every single property they have, except for Hot Wheels and Barbie, they'd be fine. They would be absolutely fine. They wouldn't be the billion-dollar company that they are today. They wouldn't be the billion-dollar company that they are today, but they would do just fine. I mean, seriously, those two properties literally can stand on their own. If Mattel was just to sell off Barbie and or sorry, if Barbie was to branch off to a company of its own, it would survive. It would survive and it would do incredibly well. If Hot Wheels was to splinter off and become a company on its own, it would do absolutely fine. There's no doubt in my mind that those two properties are just juggernauts in the toy industry. Today, what happened today is proof positive of that. It was just absolutely mind blowing. If obviously if you guys haven't already heard, yeah, man, the Princess of Power has sold out as as a Barbie signature exclusive on MattelCreations.com. Oh my god, oh my god! But not only did she sell out, she sold out in record fashion. I mean, it was just impressive. Again, doesn't even describe how this went down. I mean, this was just absolutely in freaking incredible, man. This was in freaking sane. Um yeah, I was not I'm not I am not even going to candy coat this. I was not able to get Shira today. I was not able to get Shira today because yeah, man, I was out doing things I needed to finish. I mean, I'm as many of you know, for some of my live streams, I've been explaining that I'm going through a transitional period right now with trying to pack up as much as I can before. I'm trying to find a house and trying to do a whole bunch of things. So it's a crazy time for me right now. And today, even though I knew and I reported on it and I talked about Shira being available today, I just did not have the time. I did not have the time. I did not have the capacity to actually get this done. I was on the road much of the day. So yeah, it came and it went. And you know what? It's not like I didn't have advance warning. I had a ton of warning. A lot of people were actually telling me that this is something that I need to pay attention to because early this morning I got a message from a good friend of the channel, Craig Murray, and yeah, it was pretty early in the morning, 6:18 a.m. And the very first thing when I woke up, this greeted me. It literally from Craig said, "Hey Jay, hope you're doing well, mate. If you're looking for Shira Barbie on Mattel Creations today, you'll need to be quick. They sold out in no time on Mattel Creations this UK this morning. Wow, wow, that was just that was just crazy. And of course, Craig did not keep this to himself. He was telling all the toy tubers, including our good friends over at toyhabits.com. Yeah, he was letting everybody know that this was something that was happening right now. As a matter of fact, on Mattel Creations on Instagram, let's see here. Sorry, not Mattel Creations. Sorry, Toy Habits on Instagram. They let everybody know after hearing it. What the heck? That's not it. Toy Habits. What the heck? That's weird. Toy Habits. Why is it not coming up? That was so strange. All right, on their Instagram page, they were trying to they were alerting everybody that this has already sold out on Mattel Creations UK. Again, thanks to Craig Murray for sending out these alerts. But it didn't help. it definitely didn't help. I think it did help. I think that a lot of people in the collector space were able to figure this out, and thanks to Craig and thanks to Toy Habits and a lot of other people who got the word out today, a lot of people were able to pick up She-Ra, but a lot of people equally were not able to pick up She-Ra. This was absolutely bonkers. Heading over to Mattel Creations, yeah, man. As we can see here on Mattel Creations UK, she sold out, and I'm thinking she went pretty quickly. Craig didn't actually say how fast she sold out, but the fact that he was up as early as 6 a.m. in the morning, our time, it must have been really fast. Because literally 65 pounds in the UK, just gone like that. Absolutely bonkers. And it wasn't really that much different here in North America. I mean, like, I was on the road, and I really didn't pay much attention to it. But by the time I was able to catch my breath and actually sort of got lunch around that time, I checked my phone, and quite literally everybody was talking about the fact that She-Ra sold out in 10 minutes flat. Like, it was absolutely crazy. And I'm still kind of sorry. I'm impressed. I am absolutely impressed by this. Not that I didn't think that she was going to sell out, but I thought it was going to be another one of those cases where it was going to be, an hour, 2 hours, maybe. No, actually, truthfully, I was thinking maybe a day, maybe 2 days, maybe a week. That's what I was actually thinking. But no, that is not what happened. What happened was she literally sold out in 10 freaking minutes, $55 US, which did not deter anybody. That was not a barrier to entry. People did not care. They wanted Master Universe, Barbie, Princess of Power, She-Ra doll. This is absolutely crazy. And, many of us were talking about Barbie for quite a bit. As a matter of fact, People Magazine was the first ones to officially announce that Barbie was actually going to be available as an exclusive on MattelCreations.com. I covered this article, which was written by Angela Andaloro on June 13th, a few days ago. And I do want to clarify a few things because in my video, I did say several times that although they kept saying that, although it's written right here that She-Ra spends on getting her first ever Barbie doll in celebration of her 40th year of fighting evil and saving the day, I multiple times in the video said that no, that's not right. The first She-Ra doll, and I said Barbie doll, and this is very important because I said Barbie doll, was this one, the 2016 SDCC exclusive She-Ra / Adora Princess of Power Motu doll, which I have been since educated to the fact that this is not Barbie. This is literally a She-Ra doll. So there have been She-Ra dolls in the past. This one I thought was the only one, but then I was corrected again. Such as it is, I was corrected again afterwards because this one came in this wonderful packaging, as you can see here. It has this fold out with She-Ra Princess of Power on the front. On the inside fold out. Talking about Princess Adora becoming She-Ra, the most powerful woman in the universe. Coming with a mini comic, which is awesome. Really harkening back to the history of She-Ra and, of course, the Master Universe. This wonderful depiction of She-Ra as, of course, the Filmation edition with Swiftwind in the Filmation colors. And, of course, there, calling down the honor of Grayskull. There's Castle Grayskull in the background, housing the She-Ra in her for the honor of Grayskull pose, and she looks absolutely fabulous. This is a great set, and kudos to anybody who's actually got this because it is commanding absolutely ridiculous prices on the secondary market. Just absolutely nuts. The front of the packaging is classic, depicting She-Ra and Catra having quite the battle right here. Awesome. She-Ra, of course, having her sword of protection, and Catra, of course, flailing around her magical whip. And on the other side, we have a host of characters who it would have been really nice to see additional versions of these characters as dolls. I think it would be cool. We see Bo here in the corner, getting ready to fire upon Hordak over here on the side. We see Glimmer with her rose wand, the Fright Zone, and it should be noted that all of these are Filmation versions of the characters. We see Scorpia, who never actually got released, I believe, in the Princess of Power line. She was literally just a Filmation character. We see Imp at the bottom, and in the background, we actually see the Filmation version of the Fright Zone. Moving up further, we do see Shadow Weaver, who again was never really released as a Princess of Power figure. She was only a Filmation character, and of course, Filmation version of Hordak. Somebody remind me, is this Castaspellis? I'm drawing a blank on this character on the background. Somebody, I was not up on all the She-Ra characters, but I'm pretty sure someone in the comment section could definitely give me a heads up onto that. It was a wonderful SDCC exclusive, which depicted great illustrations on this. It's absolutely beautiful, and again, commanding huge prices on the aftermarket. On the spine is really cool too, because we actually do see Cowl again, Filmation style Cowl, because that's not how we looked in the Princess of Power toy line. And on the other side, we do see the Whispering Woods, and who's that? That's Lukey, of course, straight out of Filmation. Wonderful to see these guys. Adult Collector, and commanding massive prices, $400 Canadian. $400 Canadian, which I believe is something like $320 US. I could be wrong. Let me just double check on that. So $400 Canadian. Sorry, $400. Yeah, $400 Canadian is, according to xe.com. My apologies. $400 Canadian is $292 US. Wow, that is still a crazy number for She-Ra, considering the fact that she was $75 if you picked her up at San Diego Comic-Con in 2016. And then I was also educated to the fact that there's actually another She-Ra doll, which you know what, I knew about this one too. I did actually know about them, but I didn't mention them at all. I knew about the San Diego Comic-Con edition, but I also did know about the Starburst She-Ra, because I had seen it on the show floor, and this was a PowerCon exclusive in 2019. So yes, there have been several versions of Barbie doll-like She-Ra figures, but not Barbies. These are in fact dolls released by Mattel specifically for the Princess of Power. So it's absolutely amazing seeing these being realized. And there on the back, of course, is the original version of She-Ra, the way she looked as a Princess of Power, and this one specifically being Starburst She-Ra. And there's Swiftwind in his original colors. Absolutely fabulous. So I did want to just mention that because yes, I had made a mistake multiple times, and just mentioning that these are Barbie dolls. They're not Barbie dolls. They are actually, in fact, I guess Mattel dolls, Princess of Power dolls. I guess that's really the best way to describe it. This one is going for, again, a hefty sum, $200 US for this version of Starburst She-Ra on eBay. So these things do command quite the hefty price tag. So anybody who actually picked up or was able to snag She-Ra, Princess of Power, Barbie Signature Edition, congratulations, because A, they went fast. B, this probably means there aren't that many of them compared to general releases in stores for Barbies, because Barbies are printed in the in the thousands, man, in the absolute thousands. So it's pretty crazy how this thing is going down. And I imagine that later in the future, these versions of She-Ra, especially considering they are the 40th anniversary signature Barbie collection edition, they will command high prices on the secondary market if they haven't already. As a matter of fact, you know what? Why not? I mean, this one's going for $400 US. Like, this one is cheap in comparison. This is only $400 Canadian, which is only 200 and what was it? I say 290 Yeah, something like $290 USD. This one is absolutely going gangbusters. $400 Canadian US or best offer, right? Like you think, man. So these are absolutely going gangbusters on eBay, and now we can add um, the Princess of Power She-Ra edition to that roster. And man, this was crazy. She is of course labeled as a 40th anniversary edition, right on the top of the box. And she does look great. I got a lot of comments on my video talking about how, it's just a Barbie in cosplay. I'm like, I don't think so. Um, there's a lot of credence to that. I mean, obviously, most Barbies are just regular Barbie bucks with clothes put on top to theme them into a sort of idea. And you could argue that that's exactly what this is, but honestly, no. This is definitely She-Ra, Princess of Power. It's been marketed as such. It's right there, the Barbie signature edition. So this is Barbie She-Ra. I don't think anybody can deny that. And she looks absolutely fabulous. The sword protection is done in this wonderful vac metal style with, of course, the crystal embedded into the sword. And, her rooted hair, the wonderful tiara, everything about this character is just, amazing. So, yeah, man, it was a war today trying to get your hands on She-Ra, Princess of Power on Mattel Creations, as both the UK and the US have been completely sold out. And I'm curious now, did anybody actually pick this up? Like, was anybody? Please in the chat, let us know if you were able to pick up the Princess of Power on Mattel Creations, because this was crazy. As I said earlier, it's quite rare now that we actually sell out of anything this quickly on MattelCreations.com. But man, I'm over the moon to know that this actually happened today, and that the Barbie line is still going strong. The Princess of Power line is definitely going strong. And of course, the 40th anniversary of She-Ra has just sent waves across the collector sphere, and is really just making headlines. This is absolutely incredible. I wasn't able to get one. I know that my good friend Mr. Home Arcade was able to get, I believe, 2 or maybe 3. Maybe he got the max. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to everybody who picked up the Princess of Power today. I am absolutely over the moon that this has done so well, and really brings back attention to She-Ra as part of a brand which has lasted this long. I mean, people immediately recognize She-Ra. Of course, there was the DreamWorks animation, which happened a number of years ago, which there are many fans and many followers of that version of She-Ra, and who adore her, right? And of course, the Princesses of Power. But in terms of the legacy that She-Ra, Princess of Power, brings to Mattel, no one can deny that this is just an absolute amazing day. Ethereum Wasabi, bro, I passed out and got in 7 minutes after, and it was sold out. I'm so annoyed. I need one. Dude, that's crazy. And I was talking to Ethereum Wasabi the other day, and who was asking all about whether or not this was going to be a Club Barbie exclusive, which I thought, very strange as well. I was very surprised. I was very, very surprised that this was not a Club Barbie exclusive. But I'm glad for it, too. I'm glad that everyone had a chance to pick this up, because everyone deserves a chance, deserved a chance to pick up this version of Barbie. And I'm hoping that there's going to be a re-release sometime soon, because that's really necessary. And I don't think that Mattel would leave money on the table. I think that there probably is going to be a second chance to get Barbie. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If this is the only run of Barbie in this format, that would be really disappointing. Urukai. Howdy, folks. Good to see you, Urukai. Mythic Dolphin is in the house. Thank you. Good to see you, Mythic Dolphin. Mega J Retro. Hi. I managed to get my She-Ra order placed along with a color She-Ra transforming shirt. Sweet. Is everything okay with Toy Stalker? I'm looking for my June bundle invoice. Everything's fine. Toy Stalker, just as a segue, we are working through with our all the orders, all the backer pledges with our partners Toy Stalker to get that to everybody. The reality is there are a ton of orders, and Toy Stalker is really. I'm not just. I'm going to say they are working through the entire process, and they don't want to get anything wrong. So rest assured, everybody's orders will go out. It's just taking a little bit of time. We appreciate everyone's patience during this time because it is daunting. If anyone has done a Kickstarter, you know just how daunting it is to be able to get all of these. Logistics is absolutely crazy with this kind of thing. But thank you so much, Tiffany. Thank you so much, Mythic Dolphin. Good to see you. Always great to see the Mythic Dolphin. Andrew Davis. So what's next? He-Man Ken? Yes, I can see a He-Man Ken. Why not? There's no judgment here. He-Man Ken, bring him on. But I really do think that it would stay in the Princess of Power realm. So I can see a bow doll, a bow Barbie. I can see a bow Barbie. I can see a what's it called? Shipwreck? Not shipwreck. Somebody help me here. Seagull? No. Sea spray? Sea spray. No. God, what is the guy's name? Everyone's gonna like murder me right now. She-Ra. Sea spray. I'm trying to figure out what the guy's name was. Seahawk. Sorry, Seahawk. Yeah. Sea spray. Sea spray's a transformer. You know, like anyway. I can see a sea spray doll, a Barbie doll for sure, and of course a bow Barbie doll. Absolutely, I can see those. Maybe we'll even see a Hordak Barbie doll. I don't know. Zephyr Studios. I had mine in cart, and just as I was going to pay, they said she was sold out. Oh my god, that's always a terrible feeling. That is always a terrible feeling, Zephyrus. Seriously, that must have been so gut-wrenching. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear you, brother. Nolan, you'd think they'd learn, but nope. Oh well, what can you do? Just crazy, Nolan. Good to see you, brother. Ethereum Wasabi. Oh my god, Jay, I was so ready and got in 7 minutes after, and boom, sold out. Just, again, gut-wrenching. Black Phoenix 77, what's going on, my friend? Ash Zombie. Oh yeah, live. I saw it and I thought, I guess I don't need it now. Well, you snooze and you lose, brother. Unfortunately. Let's see here. Black Phoenix. I was signed in and ready when She-Ra dropped. Managed to get one. Congratulations! Awesome. You are definitely winning the lottery. Buy a lottery ticket today. Definitely buy a lottery ticket. Ash Zombie just got new Masterverse one. Excellent. I'm glad you got them. The second went up. I started checking out. Excellent, Black Phoenix. You were definitely in there. I'm pretty sure the whole system was bogging down at one point. It wouldn't have surprised me. Meg, what's going on? Was this a Club Grayskull member listing? No, it was not. And it also was not a Club Barbie listing. So everyone, including scalpers, including flippers, were able to grab a few. So yeah, it's a great thing and it's a not so great thing. People who talk about pay to play and paywalls and things like that. That was not a factor here, but what was a factor here was just the wanton availability, the FOMO that was happening around this incredible figure. It's just crazy. Greg Martinez, Barbie collectors are nuts. Not going to get any argument from me, Greg. Not going to get any argument from me. Andrew Davis. So because she was Barbie, she wasn't in Club Grace. She was a Club Grayskull exclusive. No, and nor was she a Club Barbie exclusive. So there is that at least. Vita-san, I got 2 units. Nice. Congratulations, Vita-san. That's awesome. That is great. Also, it should be noted that I believe Barbie packaging is actually pretty collector friendly if you're careful. From what I remember, I mean, there's tape everywhere. But because it's mostly plastic, you can actually take it out and display it, and then put it back if you really want to. Nolan, what was the limit on her? I believe it was 3. If anybody can confirm that it was 3, limit of 3, let us know, everybody. Clint Jorgensen, what's going on, brother? Totally a gem guy. Couldn't do this Barbie. Okay, that's all good. It's all good. Sight Beyond Sight. That one was Neo Tessa. There we go. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for clearing that up. So that was Neo Tessa. So there we go. So we have a basis for the entire back of the SDCC exclusive. Mitchell Lawrence, sold out She-Ra. Would they do a Sorceress Barbie and an Evelyn Barbie next? That would be awesome, right? Wouldn't that be great? And it's Tila Barbie, right? Well, I mean, come on, let's do a Tila Barbie. Vic Dawson, it's either Neo Tessa, who is a black and has a blue dress and white outfit, tosses white nets on, or Frosta, who is white, has a white and blue outfit and creates snow and ice. Hard to see in that image. No, I believe it is Netosa. Sorry, Netosa. My apologies. Sorry. I Yeah. Why could I not read Netosa? I apologize. I believe it was Netosa, because it did not look like Frosta. Not at all. So thank you, Mythic Dolphin, and thank you, Sight Beyond Sight. So those are great. Thank you for clearing that up. Christina Ada, I'm glad I was able to get one. Congratulations. This was not easy. Christian, sorry, Christian Ada. Christian Ada. My apologies. Christian, I'm glad you got one. Absolutely. Greg Martinez. I'm on selling mode now. Oh, did you grab one, Greg? That'll be interesting. Meg, I picked up one. She was listed under both Motu and Barbie on Mattel Creations, but I don't know if it was a Corrupt Grayskull thing or a regular Motu listing. No, it would have been a regular Barbie listing. It's not under it. It should not be. I mean, I guess it would be under Motu as well, I suppose. But yes, you should be like if you got it today, congratulations, Meg. Mitchell Lawrence, the Barbie and cosplay. I know, right? That's a lot of people have been chiming in with that. I found it particularly amusing myself. I thought it was neat. Nolan, Mattel should do another run, but they never will. That's not untrue. I mean, they might, but they might just release her as a 45th anniversary or a 50th anniversary. That happens a lot. Christian, oh my God, Mattel always made She-Ra figures as well as He-Man figures since the 80s. No, they didn't. Christian, they made She-Ra was never Barbie. She-Ra, the Princess of Power line was She-Ra. They had rooted hair like Barbie, but they were very much akin to the Master Universe size in 5.5-inch scale. So they were not Barbies. They were She-Ra figures. That's actually how that ran. And again, I thought that the San Diego Comic-Con and PowerCon editions were Barbies. They were not. So very, very specific and very accurately, they are not Barbies. This is the only Barbie released as a She-Ra figure that's ever been made, apparently, by Mattel. Give me Nista. I got confirmation. Congratulations, my friend. Holy crap. What a war. What an absolute war. Christian got one by some miracle. I mean, pat yourself on the back. Buy a lottery ticket. Seriously, buy a lottery ticket. You never know. You guys got horseshoes. Gaminista, you had the doll people, the Motu people, and the scalpers fighting. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I bet you that Katja was working overtime. Sight Beyond Sight was able to get one. Congratulations, my friend. That's awesome. Ash Zombie, we need a bulked up Ken. We do. We do indeed. Zephyr Studio, Seahawk. Yes, everyone's yelling at me now. Mythic Dolphin, Seahawk. Nolan, yeah, Seahawk. Gaminista, actually have a buff Ken mold already. Oh, there you go. Awesome. So then, you know what? It's not, everything's possible. Everything's possible. Ash Zombie, I'm not really a Barbie guy. I got you. It's not for everybody. TW, good evening, my friend. How are you tonight? Gaminista, still no Tila pop figure. Really? No pop? Wait, hold on. No, there have been Tila pop figures. Hold on. Wait a second. There have been a ton of Tila pop figures. Hold on. Tila, Funko Pop. Yeah, there have been a bunch of Tila pop figures. I was. You had me going there for a second, bro. You had me going there for a second. There have been a bunch of Tila pop figures. I mean, like they've been around since the very beginning. So they do exist, and various iterations of it as well. So they're not hard. There's She-Ra, there's the Sorceress, right? So yeah, a lot of pop figures. I don't think Funko's ever missed chance to create a new pop figure. So there you go. Michael Abrams. I ordered mine online and signed in long in advance. There were 3 attempts with the Katja, I think that's what it is, that stumped me. I think there were 3 attempts with Katja that stumped me. Subsequently, I checked after completing my order. There was no limit on. Wow! Wait a second. Are you serious? There was no limit on the amount. Is that in the UK or is that here in North America? Because that will be dumb. That will be absolutely stupid. As you know, I was able to add 5,000 figures. I was able to add 500 figures on Mattel Creations for something that had no limit. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Oh my god, that's nuts. That is ridiculous. You'll have to hide. Hey, Mega J. Good to see you. FOMO had me order a She-Ra Barbie. Wasn't going to play around and hope she went on sale, as I knew all the Barbie fans would be all over it. Absolutely, Neil. Good choice, and congratulations. I'm glad you got one. Miguel Ramirez. What's going on, Miguel? Wanted it for my lady. Sadly, it's sold out. I'm sorry, Miguel. That's the way the cookie crumbles, man. You'll have to hide. I only have one other Barbie, and that's one of local hero Laverine Cox. That's awesome. Is she an Olympian? Is she a local newscaster? Who is she? We'd like to know more. Michael Abrams. In the U.S., I checked to 101. 101. You were able. You checked to 101. What was that the limit, or was that what you tried to buy? So that's crazy. That's crazy. 101. You can actually put in 101 in your cart. That'll be nuts. RoboGeek 1973. I was hoping to grab for my wife, as she had hinted to me the other day that she wanted it, but no, it didn't happen. This was a war, everybody. This was an absolute war. It's crazy. Like Dolphin, when I was checking out, there was no limit listed to the add to cart page. That's crazy. That is nuts. So, you know what? We might as well check, right? We might as well check. Maybe that's where they all ended up. Maybe now we're just gonna see eBay listings like it's going out of style. Heading over to eBay.com and typing in Barbie Signature Series She-Ra. Let's find out if they're already listed, everybody. And the answer is yes. Oh my god. Oh god, this is crazy. Are you serious? They're not. They haven't even been shipped yet. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. $115. What? $115? Come on, guys. That's probably not even including shipping. Come on. Are you? Oh, yeah, 2310 delivery. Come on. This guy was selling them in bulk. Pre-order Barbie Master Universe Princess of Power She-Ra, $115.97 or best offer, plus $22.71 delivery, and apparently this is the last one. So that means that this individual is selling multiples of them. Crazy. This freaking flipper wants $275 for this one. Mattel Barbie Signature Series Master Universe She-Ra Princess of Power, free delivery though. Thank God. At least at $275, at least there's free delivery. Dear God, that's crazy. That is crazy. $275. Oh my God. Barbie Master Universe, Princess of Power Shell, $124. Man, it's about double. They're asking for about double. The figure was $55 each. So yeah, 102. This one's on bids. There are 28 bids, and it's going to go for the next 2 days. Oh my God. There's the She-Ra Princess of Power doll from Netflix, pre-owned. And of course, another $102. 13 bids at this point. My goodness. This is just absolutely bonkers. Already, everybody. Here's another 149. Oh my gosh. They're all over the place now. 124, 119, 119. These ones all have free delivery, except for this one, which is 1140. Man. The flippers are out in full force, everybody. $140, $100. Wow. $125. Just crazy. And the day's still young. So we could easily see more popping up. This is just absolutely crazy. Absolutely bonkers, everybody. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? The answer is no, we are not surprised. This is par for the course. Flipor was on the job today, and Katja was all over this one. This is just this was just nuts. This was just absolutely nuts. Holy crap, guys. I mean, I'm not surprised. None of us should be surprised. There should be no surprises anymore. Obviously, this is going to be a hot ticket item. Just from the connotation of what it was. 40th anniversary She-Ra. It was a perfect storm. 40th anniversary She-Ra. Barbie. Signature series. Not a Mattel Creations. Sorry. Not a Club Grayskull. Not a Barbie Club Barbie exclusive. So it was open season for everybody, right? Nobody got an extra day. this is what it was, right? Everybody and their uncle and their mother and their brother and their cousin and their sister and their mom, everybody was able to get this one if they wanted it. And boy, did the flippers get this. Flip War was in full force today. Absolutely bonkers, everybody. Holy crapolo. Just absolutely insane. Man. I am absolutely I'm absolutely beside myself. This is crazy. Um let's see here. RoboGeek. Yep. I'm sorry you weren't able to snag it for her, but best of luck to everybody. Um Page 101. What is page 101? I'm not sure what that is. What is a page 101? Is that a 4, is that like a 4-4 error? I'm not really sure. That's crazy. Michael Abrams. I was only checking. I'm not crazy. Wow. Neil Hunter Hyde. Lorraine Cox is from Birmingham. Graduate of the same art school as my roommate. Attended my nephew. Attended by me and my attended and I'm guessing you're saying attended by me and my I'm sorry, my roommate attended and my nephew currently attends. I see. Sorry about that. She was an orange. She was on Orange is the New Black, and she's the first trans person to be made a Barbie. I got you. Uh, I did not know I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that right, so I apologize. Okay, well that's great. I'm glad I'm glad you were able to pick one up. Neil had holy cow. Those are some nuttier pieces for She-Ra Barbie on eBay. Them Barbie fans don't play. That not us Motu fans aren't a bit crazy too. This is true. This is true. Miguel Ramirez. Scalpers suck. It's why I couldn't get the Flacker duplicate, the Faker duplicate exclusive. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It is crazy. Neil Hunter Hyde. I also ordered that She-Ra drinking glass. If I'd ordered another mug, I think my roommate's head might explode. I have so many mugs. Yeah, you got to respect. You got to respect your roommate's privacy. I know that oftentimes I'm guilty of that myself. So yeah, guys. Yeah, if you're just joining us, everybody, if you're just joining us, the Princess of Power, She-Ra, has sold out. The signature series for Barbie, Princess of Power, has sold out in record time. It's been a long time since we had a Mattel Creations exclusive sellout in under half an hour. This was 10 minutes, according to some sources. And in the UK, I think it was actually probably faster. So availability on this, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what the availability is on She-Ra actually. So this could be a very rare figure in terms of its overall scale. Because again, if this was on mass release in like Target, in Walmart, in so many different other department stores, and just like anywhere they sell toys and action figures, this will probably be in the tens of thousands. You know what I mean? This was she would probably been released in the tens of thousands. As it is, I'm not sure exactly what happened here. Now, according to some, Mythic Dolphin and others who've reported on this, apparently there was no limit, which is scary. Which is absolutely scary because that could mean that the market's going to get flooded with overpriced She-Ra figures, overpriced She-Ra Barbie figures, which would suck. Which would absolutely suck. Oh my gosh, guys, this is absolutely crazy. And let me know in the comment section below, guys, if you were able to pick up a She-Ra for yourself. Let us know, and I'm really fascinated to find out if you're keeping it for your collection or if you're just going to, hold on to it for a little while and maybe let somebody else enjoy it for a bit of a markup. Wink. But no, seriously, I am absolutely fascinated. This being the very first official Barbie doll as a She-Ra, obviously she was going to be very, very much well sought after. And obviously that's exactly what happened. Whether or not fans got this or flippers got this is it remains to be seen. However, today already on eBay, we already saw about, I guess, 16 examples, perhaps, maybe less, of this figure going up right away for double the price at least. I don't think we saw anywhere near the correct price. Now, mind you, the bidding could have started at the price, and now it's just being pumped up by people who are bidding on this and just pumping it up. It's crazy. Um, but it remains to be seen. We're going to find out hopefully in the next couple of days what the fallout of this. What is going to be the aftermath, and will they do a re-release? What do you guys think? Will they do another run of these? I would hope so. I mean, it is the 40th anniversary of She-Ra. People should be able to get She-Ra. And if these are indeed pre-orders, then they're made to order. But oftentimes we find that they're not pre-orders. They are pretty much ready to ship. Has anybody actually gotten their confirmation that it's shipping or should be on the way to shipping, or like any release dates? As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's just I forgot to check. Heading back to Mattel Creations. Let's see if there's any shipping. No, it doesn't look like it. There's no details on shipping or expected shipping, but this is the wait. So that's the UK. Let's check. Let's check here. Are there any indications of shipping dates? No, there's no expected shipping dates on this either. So yeah, I don't know. It's that's an interesting one. I'm not really sure if there was any expected shipping date or if these have already landed. Have these already landed? And these are, as far as I know, Mattel Creations exclusives, right? I do not. I'm pretty sure this is a Mattel Creations exclusive. I don't think that this is being, according to People Magazine, this is exclusive. This is an exclusive, right? Oh, come on. Yep. This is a exclusive Mattel Creations. Yep, it is literally a Mattel Creations doll. Wow. Wow. Absolutely crazy. Just nuts. Again, I'm not surprised. I was expecting this to be at some level a sellout. I was thinking maybe a day, a week, maybe a few days. But yeah, man, absolutely crazy that it happened in 10 minutes. Reports are coming in that it was literally sold out in 10 minutes. Mythic Dolphin, the face on that Barbie She-Ra is absolutely beautiful. I think so. People are saying that it's not She-Ra, it's just a Barbie, but I think it's fine. I think it looks beautiful. And a lot of people are saying, it's just Barbie and cosplay. I think that's disingenuous. I think this is an absolute fabulous She-Ra doll. Neil Hunter Hyde. I do wish this She-Ra Barbie included an axe comb, like the vintage figures, or brush. Since she got rooted, brushable hair and all. That would have been smart, right? But you know what? At the end of the day, we don't really know. Maybe they will include one. Not really sure. TNT Skate. This is crazy. People from the gay community want this Barbie. And you know what? I'm hoping that a lot of people got this. I'm hoping that fans who really wanted this Barbie were able to get this Barbie. So you know what? My fingers are crossed that it went to the right people. Seriously. Bubba Wave. I bought one, and it's for my wife. Congratulations, Bubba Wave. You can say wife or you can say you. It's fine. It's okay. No one's gonna judge you harshly. Neil Hunter Hyde. I don't know that I'll actually open up and display Barbie She-Ra. She'll probably just stay in the box and end up in storage. I simply couldn't pass her up. Absolutely. There's no need to explain. No need to explain. These are your toys. Do whatever you like. TNT Skate. A lot of gay men bought this Barbie. Of course. Why wouldn't they? I wanted one, and you know what? I just didn't have the time. I did not have. I was busy. I'm just gonna, that's really what it was. I was very busy. Neil Hunter Hyde. If Barbie scaled with Masterverse, she'd end up on my new Eternity shelf, but she's too tall. Maybe she can hang out with Megator. Maybe she can hang out with Titanus. Titus. Neil Hunter Hyde. TNT Skate. Well, you're not wrong. I'm a queer man, and I bought the Barbies. Though I'm not a Barbie collector, I only have one of the Barbie. That's a lot for a real person. There you go. Sorry, that's a Barbie of a real person. There you go. Absolutely. Collect what you like, guys. Collect what you like, of course. SMU Toys. I think she actually sold out in less than 10 minutes. I placed my order, screenshot, and was about to post a story on my socials, but I double checked it and she was already sold out. That's just staggering. That is just staggering. That is just absolutely crazy. Less than 10 minutes. I'm gonna stick to 10 minutes, but less than 10 minutes. Wow. RoboGeek 1973. Maybe I'll cancel pre-orders on people that bought a lot. Maybe they'll cancel pre-orders on people that bought a lot in one order. Well, if there was no limit, then they can't do that. That's not fair, because if there was no limit, then they're free to buy as many as they want, which sucks. Vita-san, I think there was no limit to buy. I did not see any limit. That is unfortunate. If that's true, that is unfortunate. The Meg, reason I got it because dolls tend to be better in hand than promo picks. I didn't like the Loyal Subjects Gem promo pick, and I saw her in a store and absolutely loved it. Absolutely, totally. Without a wonderful, great decision. Just a wonderful decision. 1R10, long time, brother. What's going on? Jay, what do you think? Should it have been a Club Grayskull exclusive first? Well, if that was the case, it would have been Club Grayskull and Barbie, Club Barbie exclusive as well, right? I don't think so. I don't like. Look, I'm a Club Grayskull member, right? And for me, $10 amortized over a year, it's nothing. It's like $1 a month, right? Less than that. It's less than $1 a month. I don't see a problem with Club Grayskull. I don't see a problem with Club Barbie. But I kind of appreciate this. I kind of appreciate that a doll that a lot of people want was not behind a paywall. Was not behind some sort of exclusive club. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that it was made available. What I don't appreciate, actually, is the fact that, according to some reports, a lot of people here in the chat are saying that there was no limit. I think that's a real problem. If reports that are coming in from multiple people, including people here in the chat, saying that there was no limit, that is a problem on a non-Club Grayskull exclusive, a non-Barbie Club Barbie exclusive. That's kind of a dick move. I'm not gonna candy coat that, because that we know how popular this doll is going to be. We know how scarce it probably is now, and the fact that you can buy 20, 30, 40, 100, 500, that is kind of nuts, and really not the best move, in my opinion, if that's actually what it is. So yeah, 1/10. My actual opinion is that kind of sucks. That's actually a dick move. That's my opinion. That's my actual opinion. Sight beyond sight. I got 2. I'm gonna dress one. I'm gonna dress one as Adora for the SDCC exclusive issue. That's awesome. Congratulations, brother. That's amazing. David Johnson. I was able to get 2. One to keep in box and one to take out of the box. Dude, that is awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad you got them. SMU Toys. Honestly, I don't think she was hard to get if you were on when she went live. My screenshot after adding to the cart showed 901. Even spent another minute adding M3 again to my doll cart. See, it's always best to be on time. I mean, 100%. Yes. But saying that it's not easy, I think it's still a struggle for many people with slower internet connections, people who are actually out and about and mobile. So saying that's easy is that's subjective. I think that's very subjective. But was there time for everybody to do that within the 10 minutes? Again, that's subjective, right? I think that no matter what, anything can hinder you from actually making the purchase, especially if they run out of availability. So 10 minutes is not a lot of time. I mean, it's nothing compared to the 1 minute sellout for Wondar and other crazy figures like Scareglow from Mondo. But 10 minutes is no joke, man. 10 minutes is no joke. SMU Toys plus 3-step captcha and checked out as a guest and order successful. Congratulations, man. Absolutely. Congratulations. Like, you did well. You did well, my friend. Black Phoenix 77. I have 4 Barbies and now I'm getting more. No shame. There should be no shame. These are action figures. These are dolls. These are toys. Why should there be any shame? That's just ridiculous. That's to me, that's just ridiculous. Andrew Davis, come on. Can anything really touch Mondo She-Ra? Well, there's another one on the way, and she looks fabulous. Attorney Royalty. Mike, what's going on, dude? How you going? We just finished recording an episode of The Eternia 4. Guys, if you haven't already, please check out Mike, Eternia Royalty on Instagram. And of course, he's got a brand new YouTube channel. Give him a like and follow. Tell him Jay sent you. Jay, I was shocked that this sold out so quickly. I wasn't. I was not. But it makes sense. There's a Barbie fans and Pop fans, Princess Power fans. So you got two fandoms going for it. Oh, I forgot. POP also stands for Princess Power. The who said it? Because somebody above said something about no pop, and I was like, dang, that seems weird. But no, you know what? That's true actually. My apologies. I now figuring out that because my head, exploded. Yes, absolutely. Not only two, but you got just regular fans, regular Barbie fans, regular people just love Barbie, right? As well, like regular normies, I guess they call them, right? Fans love it. And of course, there's the movie fans who weren't really Barbie fans at first, and now they love Barbie. Bob a wave. I can care less what anyone thinks. If it was for me, my wife is just a big She-Ra fan. That's right, exactly. There's no judgment here. There's no judgment. Nolan, people that work during the day always get screwed over. It is what it is, my friend. It really sucks. Neil Hart Hyde. I wouldn't mind having those Doctor Who 15th Doctor Ruby as Sunday Barbie dolls, but I'm not going to play clearance chicken with those two. Pretty pricey. Absolutely. I hear you. And Gina Pazienza. Gina Pazienza. I apologize if I totally butchered your name. Gina Pazienza. I meant Funko. Yes. Funko. Yes. But Funko does actually have Tila's, right? So, but and they have one Princess of Power, so they do have a She-Ra. I think I did show that, right? Here, yeah. So they do. They did have a She-Ra, right? So awesome stuff. Let's see here. Thank you for that, by the way, Gina. Yeah, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts about this whole situation with the Princess of Power She-Ra selling out in 10 minutes by some reports, and some reports are even saying even less than that, probably closer to 7 or 8 minutes. Holy crap! Were you in the UK and did this sell out just as quickly as the ones in the US? Are you guys still hoping that they will reissue another set of these She-Ra Princess of Power figures of the Signature Series, maybe even a general release, in the next year or two, which would be awesome. Non 40th anniversary edition, for example, or maybe even a deluxe version that comes to the stores. With Adora's outfit, maybe. The comb, which Neil Hunter Hyde did mention, which I think is great. I think that's a great idea. The other accessories that would be awesome, including cowl. Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. This has been a crazy day, everybody. An absolutely bonkers day. Gwildor! I got lucky. I set my alarm and was able to get a Barbie She-Ra. Funnily enough, the only thing to sell out, and I didn't need a Club Grayskull membership, which is a scam thus far. Oh, Gwildor, your vast knowledge is always welcome. Speaking of Club Grayskull, don't forget, guys, in a couple of days, we are actually going to be seeing another Club Grayskull exclusive coming to the fray. Shirella. Shirella is coming to the Master Universe Club Grayskull exclusive. So you need to be a Club Grayskull member to purchase Shirella, this sorceress, the Green Goddess, in 5 days, 20 hours, and 40 seconds. 40 minutes, sorry. 5 days, 20 minutes. 5 days, 20 hours, and 40 minutes. Guys, definitely head over to mattelcreations.com. Click on Learn More to find out more about this Club Grayskull exclusive. She's looking absolutely fabulous for the sneak peeks that they're giving us, and it's going to be released on 6/24/25 at 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's June 24th on 9 a.m. Pacific time. You do not want to miss out on this. And definitely bookmark the Creations Forums topic with CM Dom to get all the latest updates as far as Shirella is concerned. There's been one crazy day, guys. And of course, the 20s continues as I will actually be heading to Georgia once again, in time for Joe Fest 2025. Guys, if you are in Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, this weekend, definitely come out and check out Joe Fest 2025, a real American toy convention. It's freaking amazing. I will be there along with my good friend Ken of Toy Connections, and it's going to be a blast. We're going to be there for Delta 17 and really killing it. The show is amazing. If you can see all the wonderful vendors here, it's got a great atmosphere. If you're a Joe fan, you definitely have to be at Joe Fest 2024. It's an absolute riot. The vendors floor is absolutely jam packed. You guys definitely have to check it out. There's photography contests. There's cosplay. Of course, there's a lot of other vendors like Super 7 is coming back to Joe Fest this year, and I'm gonna chew on Brian's ear to find out more about upcoming Thundercats lines, upcoming Silverhawks lines. I'm really looking forward to seeing Brian this year at Joe Fest. Fresh Monkey Fiction has exclusives at Joe Fest, convention exclusives, including the Phantom Core Command Unit that you can order online or in person at Joe Fest 2024. And of course, they do have the Lieutenant Griffin, the Eraser, exclusive as well. Only $39.99, limit one per day. This guy's looking pretty cool. And of course, we have a lot of other wonderful guests. Seth Green of Robot Chicken fame should be coming back and showing himself. I caught a glimpse of him last year. Really cool guy. I don't mind it. Of course, if you're a fan of Robot Chicken, who's not? I mean, they're freaking action figures that are animated. Why wouldn't you be? It's actually absolutely amazing. Sergeant Slaughter is going to be at Joe Fest USA, Joe Fest 2025. Guys, you definitely got to meet Sergeant Slaughter in person and maybe even have breakfast with the Sarge. That's happening on Sunday at Joe Fest at the Augusta Marriott. It's going to be so much fun. If you guys are WWE fans and, of course, wrestling fans, and, of course, G.I. Joe fans, it's the day to go to. Roma Collectibles is going to be there. Other conventions for the lobby swap. Of course, I did say that Sergeant Slaughter was going to be there, along with many other guests, including Samantha Newark. That's right, everybody. The voice of Jem is going to be at Joe Fest 2025 in Augusta, Georgia. So, guys, if you want to see and meet Jem and be truly, truly outrageous, you've got to come to Joe Fest 2025. It's going to be awesome. And who knows, she might actually sing a song or two. Wouldn't that be amazing? Also, Clara Reese, one of the executives and designers at Hasbro during the time, who did work on Gem and the Holograms, is also going to be there, so you can get some inside knowledge, some inside baseball about Gem and her creation. You know how she came about. The great Larry Hama, who wrote the backstories and basically created many of our favorite characters in G.I. Joe, Transformers, and even some wonderful storylines in Marvel, in the Marvel Universe, will be at Joe Fest 2025. And he is a legend. We had him here on the channel for a while, and honestly, he's a great, great, great guy, wonderful human being. Ron Rudat, another one of those great artists from Operation Recall, is also going to be there. And I do believe he did design a couple of figures. Brian Cummings is also going to be there, the voice of Dr. Mindbender, along with multiple characters, including DuckTales, the Berenstain Bears, the Wuzzles, Snorks, and even Beauty and the Beast. Just absolutely crazy. We also have the voice of Zartan, Zach Hoffman, who's also going to be there. And that, of course, you know that Cold Slither was definitely on his radar. Maybe he'll even sing a song or two. That's freaking awesome. Meet Francois Chow. Meet Francois Chow. He played Shredder in the Secret of the Ooze movie and, of course, voiced Quick Kick. Another wonderful guest, courtesy of Toy Federation at Joe Fest USA. This is going to be amazing. Keon Young, who also did a lot of great voices, including Zhong Zhong from the last Avatar, The Last Airbender. He's also going to be there at Joe Fest USA. And, of course, a whole bunch of other designers, comic creators, and comic book illustrators. Riot Press is going to be there. Patrick Thomas Parnell. Mark Polton is also going to be there. Mark Pennington is going to be there from Operation Recall. Doug Hart, and a whole host of other comic book artists and toy designers. You guys got to be at Joe Fest 2025. If you're going to be in Augusta, Georgia, definitely head over there. I will be there along with Delta 17, representing with my good friend Ken from Toy Connections. You guys can definitely come and see us, and it will be a pleasure to actually see you guys live. A lot of Toy Troopers going to be there that weekend. Kent Poole, Toy Connections, Big Dub. Awesome. And of course, a Punk with Toys, Lawrence. Live at Joe Fest is going to be the audible interlude for the G.I. Joe podcast and a lot of other wonderful guests. Delta 17 is going to be there. We have a lot of great exclusives going to be presented, and you guys can pick them up. And I'd love to see you guys. The Four Horsemen are also going to be there with Cosmic Legion and Mystic Legion. Skeletron is also going to be there. Ramen Toy is going to have their presence there. A lot of great toy designers. Longbow call sign Longbow, Chicken Fried Toys, and so many others. Guys, definitely, if you are in Augusta, Georgia, this weekend, definitely head over to come check us out at Joe Fest 2025. It's going to be absolutely crazy. It's happening June 20th to the 22nd in Augusta, Georgia, 901 Reynolds Street, Augusta, Georgia, 30901 at the Augusta Marriott. Thanks, guys, for everything. I hope to see you guys there. And Danny Green is also going to be in Toronto, very specifically. Brampton specifically for the Awesome Toy Show. He will be showcasing El Dragoon as a featured guest at the show. And it's really awesome. We had a live stream with him and the organizer, Wing, talking all about El Dragoon and the upcoming comic book that Danny and myself are creating. El Dragoon. It's going to be absolutely awesome. You can sit on the Game of Thrones, the actual throne itself, at the show. There's going to be a lot of wonderful, wonderful events. The anime Cars and Anime Fest was also going to be there, so you can see a lot of great anime guests. There's going to be a lot of fun. All the Sailor Moons are going to be there as well. So if you're a Sailor Moon fan, you definitely have to be at the Awesome Toy Show. They're killing it. And of course, we do have a lot of other featured comic books like El Dragoon. This will be at Saturday, June 21st at the Courtyard Marriott, 90 Biscayne Crescent, Brampton, Ontario. VIP access will be 11 a.m. And then a regular access will be from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Funko Pops, trading cards, toys, collectibles, anime, gaming, custom artwork, and more. Buy tickets at www.awesometoyshow.com. They also got some awesome tournaments going on. 2K5 tournament for wrestling fans, WWE 2K25. And of course, if you are into Smash Brothers, they're doing a great Smash Brothers tournament. Hopefully you guys will be there. They also have Pikachu and Misty are going to be there as cosplay guests. They're awesome. Along with the Snorlax. This thing's huge. It's over 13 feet tall. This thing's absolutely ginormous. So that definitely, if you are into Pokemon, you want to be there. The Smash Brothers tournament will also be happening. Win cash prizes at the Awesome Toy Show, hosted by Toy Bacon and SSB Scars and Strops Barber Stop. Always a great time, guys. Thank you so much. I hope to see you at Joe Fest 2025 and check out the great Danny Green himself, who of course is a featured guest at the Awesome Toy Show. He's going to be selling much of his collection at the show to help fund the production of El Dragoon. And we are working hard at this comic book. I hope you guys enjoy it. See both of us at either of these events. This one will be in Canada at the Courtyard Marriott in Brampton, 90 Biscayne Crescent. You can pick up tickets at the awesometoyshow.com, or you can come and see me in Augusta, Georgia for Joe Fest 2025. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you guys for joining me this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Oh my gosh, guys, this was an absolutely crazy, crazy afternoon of revelations for Barbie, and I'm so excited and over the moon that this actually did happen. Solidifying the fact that people do love Barbie. and of course, She-Ra for her 40th anniversary. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Gwildor, a Club Grayskull that you can buy for the following day, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you can buy when you if you want to buy Shirella, you can buy it along with you can buy her after buying the Club Grayskull membership. It's fine. So no worries on that. Nolan, really not getting a subscription just to try and buy a toy. I know. A lot of people are very, very perturbed by that. 100%. Long Light. Does anyone know if they'll ever restock the She-Ra doll? I missed it because I didn't think it would sell out quickly. Unfortunately, no. There's no indication whether or not she will be renewed or she won't be renewed. So just keep, stay tuned to Toy Habits, myself, Geek Dad Life. A lot of the toy tubers who report on this kind of stuff. We will keep you informed as much as we can about future release dates if they are announced. Toy Hunters Hollow, all these guys, they're all doing all of the content creators covering toys are doing such a great job. Give them all a like and a follow, guys. Tell them that Jay sent you. Wheeldor, I got my Club Grayskull membership day one, but nothing has actually been exclusive or sold out as of yet. That's true. And Shirella is also going to be a Club Grayskull exclusive, much like what's it called? Hero. So those two are not going to be available to the public. They're only for Club Grayskull members. At least that's what they say. Nolan, hope you have a great time at Joe FSJ. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Quildor, I'm a bit salty. LOL. Nolan, Long Light, that sucks. Hopefully we'll get a re-release. I hope so too. Quildor, have fun at Joe Fest. Will be a blast. Yes, it will be a blast. Yes, don't blame you. Shay Reed, what's going on, Shay? Good to see you guys. Shay will actually be at the Awesome Toy Show this weekend, so definitely check out Shay and his amazing dioramas. If you haven't already, subscribe to Shay Reed on Instagram. He does incredible dioramas and customizations. All's well, my friend. Good to see you, brother. Jason Mercer, lay into Brian from Super 7 about how poorly, how poor Rudy is at customer service, specifically around the Cat's Lair. I'll let him know your grievances, Jason, for sure. Helium Dread. Mattel sabotaged the original Gem doll in the line release. Wow. That's really? I see what you're saying. I'm not sure about that. I really don't know, but wow. That'll be some cutthroat stuff. Andrew Davis. I'll be there with bells on. Good to see you. It's always great to see Andrew Davis at the Joe Fest 2025. Nolan, are you doing security again this year, Andrew? Let me know. Nolan, looking forward to El Dragoon. Was a blast. Take care, Jay and all. Thank you so much, Nolan. We will see you soon, brother. Black Phoenix 77. By the power of Barbies. I doubt they'll restock Barbie She-Ra. They still haven't restocked the Harlequin Barbie. Yep, these are very, very exclusive figures, unfortunately. I wonder if she'll be available at the Mattel store in it was Sacramento. I can't remember. Greg Martinez. Wait till next year. Motu new movie figures and She-Ra will be ready for the sequel. Yes, 100%. I totally agree. Guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure. One more time, if you are in Augusta, Georgia this weekend, please come check out Joe Fest, Comic Convention, and Toy Convention, June 20th to 22nd, 2025. It's going to be at the Augusta Marriott Convention Center, and I hope to see you guys there. You can pick up tickets on joefestusa.com. And if you're going to be here in Toronto, definitely check out the Awesome Toy Show, Saturday, June 21st at the Courtyard Marriott, 90 Biscayne Crescent, Brampton, Ontario. VIP access starts at 11, and regular admission starts at 12 to 4 p.m. You can buy tickets at www.awesometoyshow.com. We are featuring El Dragoon, which is going to be a Kickstart comic book created by Danny Green, not me, created by Danny Green. And of course, I am part of the team working on this comic. And of course, he is a featured vendor and featured toy tuber. Danny Green Collects. He'll be there as well. And you can pick up some action figures and wonderful collectibles from Danny Green while he's there. So yeah, guys, definitely check us out either at the Awesome Toy Show or Joe Fest 2025. We hope to see you guys there. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. Last comment before we log off. You guys are awesome. Mythic Dolphin, Good journey to you all. Absolutely. Guys, hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Barbie She-Ra. Am I right? Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.